I'm just talking now about stuff. We kind of made a little studio in the garage, and I can show you all the stuff in the upstairs of my garage. And I am not a hoarder. Trust me, I'm not a hoarder. I've always thought if I haven't used it in a year, throw it out. But a lot of the stuff isn't mine, so I can't throw it away. It's my wife's, it's my kids. We're empty nesters now, and what happens is the stuff comes out of the house and comes up here into the garage. My downstairs is for my trucks, my dump trailer, and a lot of the other stuff. And then I have a lot of my scaffolding up here too, which I use pretty often. But I'm here to talk about a few things. I've had a lot of comments on YouTube. One was about stilts and repairing stilts. So I thought I'd grab some tools and some stuff. I had a whole bunch of these. Understand, I was working for I was doing a lot of work, and I was always going to this place to get parts for my tools. And they stopped wanting to carry the parts and fix the tools. It was taking too much time, there wasn't enough money in it, and there weren't a lot of people. So they gave me 2 boxes. He asked me how much would I want to pay for them. And I told him I'd give you a couple hundred, or I told him I'd give you 2. I told him I'd give you 2. And he goes, we'll take 2. We'll take $200. I was thinking 2,000. That's what my thoughts were, because there's well over $2,000 worth of parts here. Well over. Probably triple that. But I went ahead and said, here, there's 200. And he gave me the cases and everything. But these were part of it. But these were all taken apart. These were all in pieces. So I put these together. I put all of these together, and they're all the parts for here, of course, for these springs. Now, these stilts here, these particular stilts here, are really, really old. This is one of my first pairs of stilts that extended and everything else. But if you look at, that's new, because I had to replace these parts. But you see this little mark right here? When I was replacing these, they didn't add up. This is my old piece. This is the new piece. So I had to jack this up a little bit because they don't quite line up, and I had to drill new holes in here to get it to work. So this one here I completely rebuilt. No, I'm sorry, this one here, the front was good on that one, the back was good on that one. You see the difference here between this hookup and this hookup? Much safer. But this is one of my old original stilts, and that's how they used to attach, just like that there. So when I rebuilt these, I didn't have another piece like this, so I had to use my old piece, which it worked, and it works just fine. And if you notice, this isn't jacked up. This is nice and tight, where this one is not. This one here, I got a space in here because they're not quite lining up. But you know what, you do the best you can, you line them up, you do the best you can, at least everything else lines up. The feet line up, everything else lines up, and that's what's important. That's what's important. But somebody was asking me about rebuilding the springs, and these are all the parts. And these are all separate parts, of course. They all came in different pieces, and I just put all of these together. So, I mean, I have a lot of them. There were a lot of them here. Okay, and I just put them all together. They also came with different rubber for the 12 box and the 10 box. These were all in the tools that they gave me. So I have all of those parts. They gave me a lot of straps. Here's some more. Here's some more. These are actually the old 10 box things. This is a 7 box. I don't use the 7 box anymore. But if you look at the 10 box pieces, this is a solid piece now. This is the newer one. The old one came in 2 pieces. And it just came in like that. I didn't cut this. This was just 2 different pieces. And, whoops, this is my 12 box. This is in my 10. So it came in 2 pieces. The old ones did. The new ones come in 1. And then they gave me a whole bunch of different straps. And straps too are different sizes. You see, one's longer, one's shorter. One's for the toe, one's for the heel. Shorter ones for up front, larger ones for in back. So I have a whole bunch of these too, a bunch of these parts. I have a bunch of these. These are the leg pieces for the stilts. There were a lot of stuff. That's just for rebuilding stilts. That's what was in these containers. So, you guys have a good day. Hey, if you really like this video, subscribe. And if you really like this video, share it with somebody else. You have a great day.